G'day guys, Aussie FIFA HD and welcome back to episode number 94 of FUT Champions to Glory on my channel, lads. Today in front of you is the final 10 games of the FUT Champions Weekend League. Now, you would have seen from the previous episodes, the last couple of episodes, in the first 10 games, I was going absolutely ham. You would have seen in the first 8 games that I played, I got 7 raised quits, lads. That has never happened to me before, and I was playing just outstanding FIFA on the Friday night. I jump on the next morning, on the Saturday morning, guess what? First game is a loss. It's very disappointing, lads. We did end ourselves, we did end at 9-1. However, it's gone, it's past. At this point on this game you're watching now, I was 22-8. So this, if I had won this, it would have put me on to 23-8, and I would have had a good chance at getting elite. Now, as I said, lads, this is the final 10 games. However, as always in the gameplay episodes, we always answer the questions from you guys in the previous episodes. Once again, thank you ever so much for the support in the previous, even just 10-15 episodes. It has been out of this world. Last episode we hit 25 likes. I asked for 20 likes. Can I complain? Absolutely not, lads. Could I complain if I got 20 likes? Absolutely not. Could I complain if I got 15 likes? Absolutely not, because you guys just turning up and watching the video, it is much appreciated, but I do, I can't thank you enough. So if we could hit maybe 20 likes on this video, that would be much appreciated. And thank you. Thank you. Gold401 says, another amazing video, bro. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. And I do appreciate you dropping by once again. I have seen your face, or have seen your channel or whatever in the comment section down below, showing your support again. So just thank you so much, Gold401. Tambo7 says, great video, enjoyed you talking about practicing all day before FUT Champs. Would love to hear about your thought process when you're defending. Now, to put it in detail, basically, well, there's not really a way I can really put it in detail. At the start of FIFA 17, I used to auto switch to my defenders, by using L1 or left trigger on out spots. I'm not called LT, is that what do you call it? I'm not sure whether it's LT or so, but LT and L1. L1's on PS4. Basically, I used to do that at the start of FIFA 17. Now, while that can be effective sometimes, I will tell you it is not always effective. So what I've done is I've began to start defending with the right stick. Now, that's called manual defending. Now, manual defending is when you select the player you want to select in your, when you're defending with the right stick. So if you want the left back, but when you press L1 it will select the centre back, that's obviously not helpful for you. However, if you use the right stick and flick towards the left back, it will select the left back, and that's pretty much a better way to defend. Now, all of the professional players do it that way. A lot of the professional players you will watch, they will continually switch their defenders every second, every 2 seconds, so that they get them in the right position. Now, that is done by using the right stick. So lately, I have been using the right stick so I can sort of position my defenders in the right way. Now, if you do want a tutorial with the way I defend and etc., just chuck it in the comment section down below, and I might be able to do a video in the future. But basically, what goes through my mind is I don't want to rush my centre backs out. The reason why I don't want to rush my centre backs out is because it leaves massive gaps. Now, that is not the only reason, but that is one reason. It leaves massive gaps for the strikers to run in behind and for them to put through balls through. However, a main danger with bringing your centre back out, and this is why I keep thinking that do not do it, do not bring the centre back out. That is what I'm thinking the whole time. Do not bring it out. The main danger is the over the top through balls. Now, Honey Badgers, I'm not sure if you guys know who he is, but he's Epsilon Honey Badgers. He's a professional FIFA player. He went to Sydney Rest of the World Regionals. He contacted me the other day asking if he could practice against me. I know me, I was pretty privileged for that. But he asked if he could practice against me for practice of the FIWC, because he actually qualified for the FIWC. If you don't know what that means, it's the FIFA Interactive World Cup. He qualified for the FIFA Interactive World Cup and he wanted practice against me. We played maybe 5 games, and he won, I think, 4 of them, but they were very close games. I mean, some of the scores were 3-2, some of them were 4-3. One game he smashed me 5-0, but that was like the last game, and pretty much I was tired by the end of that. We did draw a game as well, it was 1-1, but they were fairly close games. Now, he kept hitting me with the over-the-top through balls. Now, basically, I sent him a message after the 5th game. I said, Jesus, man, those over-the-top through balls were killing me, because Ronaldo was just running onto them and scoring goals easily. He said, because I saw that you were bringing your centre-back out. Now, when I look back at the gameplay, he was right. My centre-back once was, because I don't normally bring my centre-back out, but he was continuously watching. When I did bring my centre-back out and there was a tiny gap, he was able to put over the top through balls through to Ronaldo and score easy goals. Excuse me. So that is why I do not want to bring the centre-back out. That is the second reason. So that is another thing that I'm thinking when I am defending, is do not bring the centre-back out. Another thing is just watching where my defenders are positioned, watching where my midfielders are positioned. If I need more, also if I'm being countered and my back four is the only ones there, I'm gonna obviously want to bring some midfielders back like Kante and Nainggolan to give some help to the back four. So what I do is I make sure I run back with them to give more support. Those are the sorts of things that I'm thinking when I am defending. It's not really, I don't know, it's a bit hard to explain. There's numerous ways of defending, but I'm trying to adapt the right stick selection technique and also using L1 at the same time, because if you want the closest player to the attacker, it will select the closest player, so that can be handy sometimes. But basically, those are the things that I'm thinking of. As I said, there's numerous ways, but yeah, I hope I did indeed help you in some way, Tambo. It's Tom. Says, great video, mate. Loved it. By the way, do you know how to do the dead fish celebration? Keep it up, man. You're a great YouTuber. Or he said you're a G, but I don't know what that means. The way you do dead fish is you hold down L2 and you hold down right stick to the left. So basically, I've got my controller here. So I'm holding down L2 and I'm also pressing that to the left there. So that basically does the dead fish celebration. So I hope I help you then, my friend. So thank you for the comment. It's Tom. Ruhoa, right? A very loyal fan, says, you definitely should have more subs. The only thing I can see holding you back is whatever you have. The only thing I can see holding you back would be having a cool whatever you call it around the face cam. So he's not sure what you call it. It's called a face cam border, I think. And he also says some ultra dope thumbnails. You are still sick though, bro. Thanks for the suggestions, Rehoa. You might be right, man. Maybe I do need to work on my thumbnails, and I don't really like the borders of the face cam. It just doesn't seem to. I just don't really like it, to be honest. I like it to be plain and simple. So I don't really like borders, but thumbnails, maybe I can work on them in the future. So thank you very much for your suggestion, Rehoa. Yas. He says, well, I can't believe. Now, I do believe you have trouble writing English, so I'm going to struggle trying to read this out. But he says, wow, I can't believe you read out my comment. Thank you so much. You're a great YouTuber. No worries, man. I do appreciate you dropping by and showing your support. Thank you, MES. I do really appreciate it, my bro. Joshua 360 Champ says, you are so good. Thank you, my friend. You know, you can be good too. There's nothing stopping you back. If you just practice a couple of hours maybe every night or every second night or even every third night, you will get better, my friend. I do indeed suggest practicing. CFC RMFC says, you're on fire. And I was on fire, my friend. I was indeed on fire. You know, I still can't believe it. 7 rage quits out of the first 8 games. I was going ham. I was playing like a pro. Like, there was nothing stopping me. I was on top of the world, lads. The only thing is I should not have stopped. I should not have stopped, otherwise I would have probably got even more wins this weekend, which would have been fantastic. But it's unfortunate, unlucky, and you know, better luck next time. The weekend league starts tomorrow, so hopefully we go all right. Half Dodd Sits says, you said episode 92 and it's 93, and yes, you were right, bro. Amateur mistake. I did realise that, so I did change the title to episode number 92. I do really apologise for that. I did not mean for it to be like that, so I am sorry, Half Dodds. And yet, FIFA 17 says, at 8th 36, you beat this guy who DDoSed and disconnects everyone. Happened to me and it's Marco HD. Laugh my effing ass off. BWatto92. BWatto92 is the guy that does do DC Connect. So if you do come up against him in the weekend league, be prepared for that. But I will give you a tip. If you do not want to be disconnected from the EA servers, all you have to do is get someone to invite you to a game. You can then accept the invitation before you press OK that you've disconnected from the EA servers. It will take you to that match, go back into Ultimate Team, and you will receive the win or the draw or whatever. And that is a way how you do not get the disconnection loss. So if you do come up against BWatto92, beware, he will give you a DC if you're from Australia. Obviously, if you're not from Australia, then lucky you. I'm sure you guys probably have some DC people around your area, but BWatto is in the Australian area, who does it a lot, and it sounds like he's done it to Marco as well. Marco, if you didn't know already, he's a Solaris Samurai. He is not a Samurai. His name is Solaris Samurai online. He was at Sydney Regionals as well. I watch his streams a lot. We did play a few times. I did play him for one of my episodes of Pro vs YouTuber. I haven't yet uploaded that. I will get that up for you guys within the next week or two. But yeah, be sure to watch out for BWatto. So thank you, Emyet, for the comment. Adam Coulter. Now, I answered this question in the next episode. Now, the next episode, I will be going through my squad and what I'm going to do for this weekend league, so be sure to watch out for that. So, Adam Coulter, I will save that question. I'll read out the question now, but I will not answer it because the whole episode is pretty much about your question. He says, love the video, Aussie. How do you keep calm after 25 wins? Because I normally choke elite most weeks. Now, I'm not going to answer it now in detail. I did have quite a few answers to that. I had quite a few, as I said, quite a few answers that were worth an episode worth. So I am not going to answer it now. I'm going to save it for the next episode. But lads, as you will have seen, final match. I believe this was my this match was for 30 wins. Now the reason why I haven't showed you match number 38 and match number 39 and 40 is because I had to go to work and I'd already got elite, so I didn't really want to go any further. This was to make it 30 wins, so you will see that we did get 30 wins in this weekend league. Now, this was a viewer, I must admit. He tweeted me and said that he versed me, and it was a good game. And you will see that, I mean, I did sort of dominate the game, 1-0. It wasn't a big scoreline. However, you will see I did dominate with shots and possession, etc. But unlucky to you, D-Storm FC, unlucky. Hopefully better off for you, better luck next time, my friend. And I do appreciate you viewing the channel and obviously supporting it. So thank you very much for that. I am sorry for beating you, but it is what it is. But lads, in the end, 30 wins. I did have 2 matches remaining, but I didn't end up playing those, as I said before. I could have got Elite 2, but lads, honestly, 30,000 coins, I couldn't be bothered, to be honest with you. But that'll be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Can we smash 20 likes on this video? Thank you ever so much for the support in the previous episodes. That'll be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoy your day. Have a good one, and peace.